Hey guys, Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. Guys, I'm doing your daily tarot card reading for Saturday, April 17th, and the deck I'm using for you is the Witch's Tarot. So I read recently that it's offensive to call people like guys, you know, a room full of people. Like one thing about me is like I'm horrendous with remembering people's names. So like my go-to is calling people dudes, and I don't know what else I'm supposed to say when I start a video, you know? So anyway, any suggestions, or do you guys care, or like does somebody find it offensive? Because that's not my goal here. Anyway, yeah, so I'm doing your daily tarot card reading. This is going to be for Saturday, April 17th. I get a strong feeling that I probably said that already. And we're just carrying on bunny ear week because I missed Easter and I really wanted to wear both sets of bunny ears. These are actually two. So let's start throwing some cards before Robin goes off on a tangent. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords. Okay, so I see somebody coming in and they probably want to take some sort of swipe at you. Okay, but it's going to be really weak. Look at this guy. You know, when you see some of the swords cards, they're incredibly powerful. I'm really reminded of, was it Wednesday we saw like the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords? And they're so fierce, you know? But there's somebody coming at you a little bit. Could be an energy vampire, narcissist, like gaslighter or whatever. But they're just too like inept and clumsy. And the facial expression is like they're not really dedicated to doing this. I can see somebody actually putting them up to having a go at you, and it could be some like snarky Facebook, like social media post. Man, that gets me going. I just think when people use social media as attacks on other people, it's so cowardly. So instead of like growing a spine and calling somebody and working it out to just start some sort of, like there's epic Twitter battles, which I'm like, can't you guys? But anyway, so I see that happening. So I'm pretty quick to, like for me, block myself or block people from me if they're gonna have any kind of attitude. Like I'll just give you guys a quick example. Like somebody came and they wanted to like sell me their services, but instead of messaging me or emailing me, they posted it on my AriesFireTarot Facebook page. And I thought, well, that's really inappropriate. You know, it's like, I didn't appreciate it. So I removed the comment. Like I have some pretty strict guidelines on who I let step up to you or to me. So somebody is gonna step up to you, but they're a lightweight. You should be able to take them down, no problem, you know, just by putting them in their place, basically. And this is really cool too. So you might actually also be able to comfort this person, which seems a little bit weird. But it's almost like they're staggering towards you under the weight of what they're carrying with that Page of Swords. And you could find it almost even like adorable, like, oh, look at you, you know, trying to be hardcore. That's really interesting with that Ace of Cups. It could actually trigger something in you where you feel so compassionate for them. You know, you could really recognize a part of yourself in them when you were not as strong as you are right now, and you might have taken swipes at people like verbally, or where you weren't quite as evolved as you are right now, and you might have done something stupid or, you know, called somebody out on social media. But I'm sure none of you are doing that right now, right? So I'm going to clarify the Page of Swords here. This is really interesting here too, because I pulled the Strength card over top of that. So it is like this is going to trigger some sort of like mama or papa bear instinct where you kind of want to protect this person And you might take immediate action to go and sort of, and I'm actually seeing a wing stretch out. Like sometimes I get messages, either like I hear whispers, or I see kind of like a ticker tape, or I'll actually see, and you should see how cute Lacey is sleeping right now. Or I'll see images, like I'll get, what do you call that? Anyway, let's continue on. Like, and it's an owl, like kind of stretching out here, and you can see how cozied up, you know, basically, and I'm getting the phrase the lion and the lamb together. So it's like this person is on their last ditch effort of trying to be recognized by somebody, and they actually really, really, really need help. You know, and they don't know any other way of doing it other than making a scene and making, you know, that's what they know how to do. So I really think that you guys should look up a message from the spirit animal owl, because that's a very important part of the visual that I'm getting here for you guys. And there is this sign of infinity. So that just, it's like this infinite wisdom within you, and you guys probably know each other from past lives, right? You're part of each other's soul family, which is why you're able to feel an immediate compassion with the Ace of Cups as opposed to anything else. This is really cool what I'm getting here, because you guys are going to be sort of, okay, so I pulled a second card over top of the Ace of Cups, where you're feeling extremely compassionate for this person and you feel like you want to protect them. There's this Six of Wands energy, which is an incredibly powerful, moving forward, being supported by the universe, everybody cheering you on. And this is where you are going to be the support. This is you're going to be able to take this person. They're really weak. They're really weak. And they're coming at you sort of posturing, but you see right through it. And with your compassion and your strength, okay, compassion with the Ace of Cups and strength with the Strength card, you're going to be able to help turn them around, where they're able to basically take off the training wheels. I think I need to write that down. Take off the training wheels and just really, really start to pedal strongly. And this is going to be a super proud moment for you, because you're thinking like I helped that person instead of tearing them down when I had that chance. So this is all very interesting, you know. So if somebody does approach you on social media, you might want to just message them and say, how about contacting me in person, or at least having the decency of putting this in a private message so it doesn't cause a comment war, you know. I'm thirsty. So there's sometimes people that you meet in your life where you're sort of the linchpin in their success, just like sometimes other people come into your life to help you out and then they're gone, right? So I wouldn't really expect this person to stick around too long. But they'll always see you as being some sort of benevolent benefactor. And I don't think they're ever going to forget about you and what you did for them. And they're really, really going to be successful as a result of how you helped them. So let's pull one more card here. Okay. This is really interesting. So I was getting sort of flashes that some of you are thinking, well, if they're going to be really successful, are they going to help me out? And then, like, financially, right? And then I pulled the Four of Pentacles. So I really want to, like, what I'm getting here, I'm channeling from my guides, is like, don't worry about the money, you know? Like, I wouldn't tie up your money in this person, but they're always going to remember you. And when they are flush and when they are doing very well financially, they're not going to forget about you. So just kind of leave that out of it, because when you're making decisions to help people based on whether they're going to help you back in return, that's no longer doing things out of the bottom of your heart. It's doing things so that you get something back in the future, but it's not going to be like that. I want to pull one more card, because they're going to put you on a pedestal. They're going to put you on a pedestal, okay? With the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles. They're just going to put you on a pedestal, okay? So it looks like they're going to make a ton of money, and they're never going to forget you, and they're going to come back and like back up a dump truck full of money at your front door and shake a whole bunch in there, because they have an undying gratitude and love for you, when you could have easily like sliced them to ribbons, but you picked them up instead, which is so beautiful, you guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Take care. Bye.